Say What They Can't radio.
You can be anywhere in the world right now,
but you're here with us.
I am Renisa Rose.
Hey guys, it's your girl Amazing.
And welcome to the Personal Space Podcast. What's up, y'all?
Hey guys.
We got a guest.
We do. Look at that.
We got a guest.
We brought out the brown couch.
We bought out the brown couch. I know we always talk about the brown couch, and we finally bought it out.
I like this. My favorite color, by the way. If anybody when we get to that level where we get followers and shit, and y'all feel like y'all want to send me something, this is my favorite color.
It's cognac.
Y'all
know my favorite color is pink.
I like my liquor. I like everything. Everything's got to be brown. So the couch, the yak, the tequila,
all of that,
the tequilas,
all of that is all got to be brown. All right, y'all. So our first guest for our new season is Big Prima.
Big Prima.
Tam.
That's me.
Welcome.
I am so excited to be on this Personal Space Podcast with these two.
I know.
I am so excited. So, hey, y'all.
What's up? So this is my cousin. This is our big cousin. I feel like if you don't got a Big Prima, Godspeed.
Because if you can't go to Bella Noche's,
where can you go?
If you can go to Tammy's house, where the hell can you go?
If you can't go to Tammy's house, where the hell can you? If you can't sit on the deck, where can you go?
Playing a game, a little board game.
There it is. Trouble.
Something.
Woo, woo.
It's
a little taboo.
A little taboo goes down.
Eating a little tuna salad.
Listen.
Drinking a little cocktail.
You know,
Johnny yelling shots.
That's okay.
Right. All the time.
Big cousin yelling shots.
Bad influence.
This is my big cousin. This is my mom's big sister's daughter. This is my son's godmother. This is my friend, my sister, my homegirl. And I just love that I can share her with my best friend.
I love that too.
I love that I can share.
We're blending family.
We are, and we're having a phenomenal time.
Yeah, it's working.
We really are having a good time. So I felt like it's been a long time since, we've been at this for a while. And I just felt like this was the right time to bring Big Prima on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Big Prima is very appreciative. I have been watching these two young ladies since before this was a vision. This was just a vision, and they were talking about it. And I'm so proud of them because they have put their passion in motion and they are doing this. And it is so inspiring to see both of y'all just giving your personality, being vulnerable, sharing. And I'm just so thankful to be a part of this today. So
tears.
Tears.
Tears. It's fucking lit. It is really lit because we go to Big Prima house and we sit at that table and we laugh and we cry and we do karaoke. All things hoes. Yeah. It's lit. It's really so this gonna be a good time. We having a good time. We are having a good time.
I love this.
So since our last episode, I feel like we haven't been here for a while.
We haven't been here. It hasn't been you're right. It's been a couple of weeks, but we back. It's because it's extra weeks in April.
It was. April did have 5 weeks.
And we also released the episode late.
Okay. Was it late or was it right on time?
Right on time.
Right on time.
Sure.
Look at us.
Yeah.
It was right on time. Okay, y'all. So we had our boozy bee for the podcast, but we are... Tam comes to she comes to the boozy bee every time.
Repping Union Catholic.
Yeah, but unfortunately I can't spell without a pen and paper, so it's always a big flop for me.
Really
so
it's
a thing.
Like seeing it. Visually
being
seeing
able,
it.
yeah. It really is.
Yeah.
It's like, let me get a pen and paper. And it's like, sorry, you
I
can't.
will literally close my eyes and write it in my eyes. Like, I'll be like...
That's a good idea.
I'll be sitting there literally drawing it in cursive with my eyes closed. Because, in my mind, I got the letters, like the construction paper that they used to give you with the big blinds when you was learning how to write.
Yes.
And I'm drawing out the word and I'm like, that's it.
Okay. All right.
Nah, that's not it.
That's not. And let me tell you something. And when you think it's it, it's never it. It's never it. So this time we are partnering with our baby's track club. So Maximum Speed Track Club and the Personal Space Podcast, we are combining to host another Boozy Bee so that we can raise money for our babies.
And it's local, y'all. I mean, come on, it's gonna be in New Brunswick. So this is a passion project of ours because hello, our kids run track. Hello, we like to host events, and the Boozy Bee is lit. So we got together with some of the parents. We're gonna put this together for our babies, raise some money for the team. We're at a dope ass event space in New Brunswick called Trappy Hour.
Trappy Hour, and it's lit.
It's really lit, and we have an outdoor space. So fuck it, pull up on us.
Fuck with us.
I'm there.
It's gonna be a phenomenal time. So
May
the date
26th.
is May 26th. So it's the Sunday before Memorial Day. I know y'all not going out of town because Miami is expensive these days. So
and who wants to go to Miami?
It's true.
Like,
not on
seriously.
a big. I want to go to Miami on a Wednesday.
At this big age, we're not going to Miami no more.
Unless you want to get caught up like Jim Jones on the escalator. Ooh.
Yo, we gonna jump right into it. We gonna jump right into it,
And that's why you should go to Miami.
And that's why you should go. Jimmy was on the escalator.
Minding his raggedy braid business.
Okay.
Jim Jones, y'all know Jim Jones from the Dipset, from Harlem.
Yeah.
He was coming down the escalator. So apparently he got into it. He got his luggage down from the overhead before the plane landed.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And-
he's one of them.
Yeah. So before they started landing, he got his luggage down. And this man, I don't know, these two white men, they did not like it. And so, you know how angry you gotta be? I'm always upset with people on the airplane. You know how
But when I
angry
leave the airplane, I be
you
all right.
have to be when you get off the plane. And now y'all on the escalator. Y'all done got y'all luggage and everything at this
Y'all
point.
still want to be starting something?
Let me tell y'all something. Jimmy was brawling.
He held his own with the backpack on his back.
did.
I said, backpack. Hey, yo, Harlem World.
Period.
Yeah.
He held his own. He was brawling, so nobody pressed charges. It was a 94-year-old man that got hurt.
Oh no. Bless his heart.
I know he did. I don't know where he was in conjunction to the fight, but when you see the video, you see him down on the floor. Like you see them on the escalator tussling, and you see him down on the
He tried
ground.
to get out of the way. It fell.
Oh.
Tito.
I know, 94. And so the caption on the I don't know what blog site it was. He was probably the one that said, "Ouch." You heard him, somebody say, "Ouch." So yeah, but nobody pressed charges. And that's it. Shout out to Jimmy though. With his old ass, he could still
He
fight.
had no security or nothing. I mean,
Listen,
it looked like he was just doing his thing.
Business.
He did. He did.
I love this for him.
It did.
Y'all stop fucking with us.
Seriously,
Like, literally.
because we gonna come every time. We got to fight for our life.
And don't think because y'all come in numbers that we not Hulk.
Period.
Or that we don't have WWE moves.
This is
Okay, because
something-
that's what it was kind of like.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was.
know, like a suplex, something like that.
Oh my.
Yeah, no, he was.
Oh my.
He held his own, and it was two of them, and they was trying real hard.
His backpack on his back.
He had all his luggage with him.
He ain't lose nothing.
Nothing. You know I love that for him. Shout out to Jim Jones.
Shout out
So
to
back
Jim
to the
Jones.
Boozy Bee. That's why they don't want to go to Miami, right?
That's why.
it.
There you go. Bring it on
That's
back.
why.
But y'all gotta pull up to the Boozy Bee.
Y'all gotta pull up. Tickets is $25. The info is on our page.
Yes.
Where you gotta go and buy your tickets. So it's finna.
Listen, and here, how about this? You can't make it, it's $25. Send that for the kids.
It's for the babies.
We love the kids.
It's for the babies, for their track club, because we're gonna have an end of the year a banquet. And let me tell y'all, the DJ was good, and those kids had a fun.
We
They
always
was
had
at
a
the
phenomenal
club.
time. They really, I love to see little kids in club settings. It's like Kids Bop.
Yes.
It was like Friday Night Kids Bop.
Oh, they
And
had
they
so
was-
much fun.
They was sweating.
Kingston took his shirt off. He was in his undershirt.
No.
Yes. The little girls, they have on their little heels that's this big. They
Slides.
feet
Slides.
Like a gala.
Look,
Yes.
Okay. I love it.
They was going off them Shirley Temples.
Yo, Kingston had never had Coca-Cola before this. He had never had.
Mom, what's this? This keeps getting the party started.
No.
Get some people going.
All the kids kept ordering Coca-Colas. And so we like to take our babies to the, when we order drinks, we get to
Take 'em to the
Shirley
bar?
Temples.
It's how they don't judge us.
I love that.
It's because it's like you get a drink, I get a drink. We all got a drink.
We all got to
Just
drink.
drink your drink, I drink my drink. We drink.
Listen, we have a phenomenal time. We really have a good time. So donate to our babies. But we would love for y'all to show up. But if y'all can't show up, y'all could donate to our children, and we will let y'all know right where y'all could donate to.
Yes. Okay, so let's get into our hot topics because we got a really good show for y'all tonight, and we want to get there. All right, look, the girls is fighting.
They are fighting. I'm Beyonce.
You know it.
I'm Beyonce. Hair blowing in the wind. Period.
Oh, yeah.
We good.
Yeah. Now I'm comfortable.
It's blowing too.
It decided to be summertime today, y'all. And
it is 83 degrees. It's going to be 60 tomorrow. Lord help us. Oh, y'all better cover y'all mouths. Mm-hmm. That's all I got. My only request, cover your mouth.
Because y'all going to get sick. Y'all going to be sick. So the girls are fighting. So a couple weeks ago, we mentioned how Kendrick Lamar dissed Drake and J. Cole, and J. Cole gracefully bowed out. Mm-hmm. Let me tell y'all why J. Cole bowed out. Because he knew what the fuck was coming down the pipeline.
But he also don't got time to go back and forth.
J. Cole
also said what he said. Listen, regardless of him removing it, he said what the fuck he said.
Period.
Yeah.
And he walked away. Like
he walked away because he knew what was coming down the pipeline. He knew that he knew what Drake had in the chambers, and he knew what K-Dot had in the chambers, and he know that they don't fuck with each other. They don't like each other. So it's not just a rap beef. They don't fuck with each other.
I don't understand.
I don't even know if they could come back. I feel like this is almost...
Well, Nas and Jay-Z came back, and we ain't see that coming.
Yeah, that was 3 decades ago too. So
time
maybe
heals.
2.
Time heals
maybe
all
2.
wounds.
Time does heal all wounds.
You think it's like a light skin, dark skin battle?
It for sure is.
It feels like it
because K-Dot said that Drake ain't black. He got a black ass daddy. I didn't seen that black.
And his daddy
yeah.
be touching on people because the girls came forward.
Yeah.
Dennis be touching on girls. Old ladies at the bar. He be touching.
Very inappropriate.
He's a dirty old man.
Yikes.
Allegedly.
Don't
sue us. We ain't there yet. Allegedly,
Mr. Dennis is out here being a dirty old man. So the internet, the people in the streets is saying that that K-Dot won. So on my way home today, so I didn't listen to none of the songs, but the last song that K-Dot put out, I can't remember the name of it, but it got the hyphy beat behind it. That shit fire.
That shit is fire. It really, it's like that Beyonce, how Beyonce danced to everything.
Yeah.
It's like that meme.
Beyonce on beat.
Yes.
So he did, he came back. I think that Drake's last song, I did hear it. It was exhausting. Like this whole beef was very exhausting. Yeah. It was a lot. I
liked when Rick Ross was in the chat. My favorite beef is Tia Kemp and Rick Ross.
Oh, that's a good beef.
I'm going to tune in every time.
That's a good beef.
When she go...
and she get to licking those teeth. So she did a podcast and they were asking her basically why she's so mad. So she was just saying she felt like he got on and he moved his mother out the hood, he moved his sister out the hood, but he didn't move her out the hood, which is fine. But then I guess he went and bought her the son some big ass truck. She said they were still in the Pork and Beans. That's the projects in Miami. And how you buy so it's you bought y'all son a G-Wagon.
But he in the hood, so you think these niggas not gonna rob him?
Right. So she said that. So that's really what her beef is with him. So it's like you do all these things, these big things that, the celebrities do for their kids, but they still in the project. So they got to keep moving because now people know where they son lay his head at. And of course, you got beef everywhere because you might be removed from the streets now because you are the celebrity you are, but your beef is still your beef. It never dies.
Well, and with social media.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, everything is out there on Front Street.
Yeah.
So that's what her beef is with him. But he got a lot of baby mothers. She is Thanos of the baby mama crew.
She's got all 6 rings. She know his secrets.
She
was with him shooting in the gym.
Yeah, she was. She really was. What's so crazy is one of Drake's security guards got shot outside of his mansion in Toronto. And they trying to blame it on the K-Dot beef. But, I'll be deep in the comments.
And what happened?
So apparently it don't got nothing to do with K-Dot, but it's all to do with whatever beef the OVO clique in Toronto got with whatever the gang is.
First of all, y'all find people for littering. Why do y'all have gangs in Toronto?
I mean,
It is the cleanest city I've ever been to. Why are y'all beefing? Y'all should not be beefing
At them people's
them people
wedding.
because if you can't go to Bella No Chase,
Where can you go?
quote that at my funeral. No, seriously, like I want to put that because Adasha said if you can't go to Bella No Chase, and I want y'all to be like, where the hell can you go?
Everybody at once. It's like when you know the callback.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
like God is good all the time. All the
You
time,
know
God
what
is
pissed
good.
me off about the beef? DJ Vlad.
Yo,
I seen that. Yeah.
DJ Vlad is like one of those. The people call him a culture vulture, right? So he is this white man, and he is like real tied into
Hip hop.
So he's DJ Vlad, like DJ Academics is DJ Academics. Like you ain't never seen him like on the ones and twos at a party,
But they a DJ.
but they DJs, right? So he so they were on X Twitter, however you want to call it, and he said that K Dot's whatever song, it could have been mixed a little better. So what's this lady's name?
Morgan Jerkins.
Morgan Jerkins, who is a black woman. She's also a professor at Princeton.
She was.
Right. So
Ooh, did she get fired?
She
No.
had already quit.
Okay.
so her
Her assignment was, I don't know,
Yeah.
it was up.
It
Like
was up.
the semester, like her last day there was April 24th. She chimed in and was like, sit this one out. This is
because
not
this
for you.
this is
This a
black
black
people.
folks thing.
This is a
Yep.
black.
Stay out our business. Stay out our business. And he just kept at Princeton, like, you trying to get her fired, but she had been quit.
But then it was like exactly how those how they do. You know, it's like when they feel threatened that now they want you
Wouldn't
to
a Karen with the C instead of a K start acting like she ain't Karen with the K?
child.
Say it
Adasha.
again. Say it again.
When the Karen with the C
With the
start
C.
acting like Karen with the K.
Okay. Yeah.
And so he was like, oh, I wasn't trying to get her fired, but you
kept
at
adding Princeton,
Princeton.
even though she's an alumni at that. Like, you're not even, she's an alum. What are you?
You're just DJ Vlad. You don't even
Period.
DJ parties.
That's it.
He
Allegedly.
apologized. He issued an apology.
Yeah, he
today.
did.
He did.
He knew what was
Your
best.
apology. Stupid ass.
Yeah, because you thought you ate.
And you didn't.
Yep.
You left the whole meal behind.
It was
Now,
nothing.
what about the other side of it? Because I'll be deep in the comments too.
Mhm.
And so I've read something where, there is agreement with her side because it is a black folk thing, but people were talking in the comments about color. And so there are people that are into hip hop that are not black.
That is very
right?
true.
And that is
so
true.
where does that line come into play?
You're absolutely right. Because when I go to these hip hop concerts, let me tell y'all, all the times I went to go see Nipsey Hussle, right? God rest his soul. I've seen him a bunch of times. So unless I was seeing him like in the hood in LA, majority of the crowd are young white people,
I mean,
right?
they spend the money.
You know, they spend the money and they do love hip hop. But I feel like with DJ Vlad, like he just eats off of our culture. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
My biggest issue with DJ Vlad, it wasn't that you can comment.
Right.
Why did you choose this one black woman
Yeah.
where you felt like
Yeah.
you can get her
Yeah.
fired
Yeah.
to comment back? They always telling this man
Yes.
to sit this one out.
Yes.
It wasn't
Agreed.
just her, but
And they
agreed.
always do that to him.
But
They
what
always
did
tell
you-
him.
But what did you do? Go through all the comments to see who had the most?
Oh, he
to lose?
said, oh, most of the comments was like burner pages and shit. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
They weren't.
Yeah.
Everybody
No, they
said what they
weren't.
said and they stood on that. But you went to her page because you were trying to tally. It was very retaliatory.
Right.
Because somebody didn't agree with you.
Yep.
What you could have done was just sun her and been like, I've been in this for years.
Yep.
Right.
I love the culture.
Yep.
I respect the culture.
He could have went there, but he didn't. He chose to be petty and like,
He chose
oh,
to be a
I know
Karen.
this Princeton professor.
Yep.
You're telling a white man, somebody who is
Yeah.
white, to sit out of hip hop beef.
Yep.
That's what he did, and I
Yep.
feel like that's where it
It
became
went wrong. That's
right, because
Yep.
like you said, it was very retaliatory.
And we still feel the same way. Sit this one out.
Sit this
Yes.
retaliatory,
Yes.
right?
And the
Sit
next
this one
one,
out and
too.
mind your business, Mr. DJ Vlad, who didn't DJ.
But anyways, they beefing
No
at that
party.
wedding.
They really are. I hate that. I was listening to Poetic Justice by Kendrick Lamar, you know, when he sampled that Janet Jackson song, and it's him and Drake. And I was like, damn, this was a good time. I had so much fun. And they are really beefing.
Hard.
You think he really got a daughter?
Drake?
The 11-year-old daughter?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean, he
but...
did hide the world from his son. He's like his son from the world.
Pusha T said, "Don't you got a son?" It was like,
Wasn't the name of the song Adonis?
yes, it was.
Like,
It was
damn, imagine me telling your business and naming your baby name. What you gonna do? Deny him?
What you gonna do?
deny him 3 times? Like Lazarus? Like Jesus?
Oh,
Was that not Judas? It was who the man in the Bible that denied Jesus 3 times?
Come on, Tim.
Peter, Paul. That was a disciple. It was Peter.
Who was the disciple?
It wasn't John. It
You
wasn't
want to
Peter.
know something? You right. You right.
Which one was
You
it?
right.
That one.
That right there.
That one.
He said,
You was gonna deny
my
me
right.
son,
3
you will
times.
deny me
You
3
right.
times.
That
That's what you
was
should
my
start the
end.
song off with.
No.
You should have had somebody speak like Jesus. My son, you will deny your son 3 times. You know Adonis? No. Like that. Man, don't let.
Do you know Adonis? I said no.
Do you know Adonis?
No.
Beat drop. My nigga, you gotta say.
Word. Nah, it's true. It's true. That was, you know, what sucks
That'd
is,
been a real hit for like the church people.
yeah, they would have
sampled that on Sunday.
Listen.
Like the youth pastor,
like
you would have sampled
wait,
that.
the youth pastor, you know what, the one pastor that I love that be quoting Glorilla? Because every day the sun won't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow.
Yes.
Weeping may endure for the night, but joy, it comes right in the morning.
That's right.
Listen,
Gloria.
at the end of the day, the day gotta end.
It gotta end. It gotta end. It gotta end.
It was
So-
Peter.
It
All
was-
right.
I knew it was pushing P. Pushing
Good
P
job.
denied Jesus 3. Like,
Three.
that's it.
Push. That's how I'm gonna tell King.
Pushing P denied Jesus 3
Three.
times.
Three times. Oh my God. So yeah, I hate that they are beefing. I really do. But I don't see that. I don't see it coming back no time soon.
It ain't gonna get deadly neither. I don't know why people be like, oh, it's gonna get too far.
Well, I feel like it doesn't go too far with them. It goes too far with the stands.
Oh, y'all gotta chill. Y'all don't know these people in real life.
No, it's
Like,
true.
They don't know you, and they're probably sitting on the phone like, "What you about to drop?"
Nah, I feel like with the two of them, I don't feel like they sitting on the phone.
No, but you know, I feel like I'm always a conspiracy theorist. So while y'all over here arguing about strangers, it'd be like, do they probably having tea and crackers?
So I
Maybe.
did see something that said that the that BMG and not Atlantic, what's the other Universal, like they all had a Zoom to where they saying that nobody has confirmed it, but you know how that go. Where because K-Dot has been saying that Drake is a pedo, and he like young girls.
A tree jumper.
That is costing them a lot of money. So they want them to squash the beef. I don't know how true it is, but I mean, I can see, because you cannot be a pedo.
Y'all follow Gossip in the City because she breaking all of this down. I have not listened to not one song, but I know exactly what happened because she go line by line by line. And again, we came up when Jay-Z and Nas was beefing.
Yeah.
And I fuck with your soul like Ether.
Listen. That was a
When
good
Nas
beef.
dropped Ether, I said,
His first
somebody
line,
gonna die.
you didn't even have to guess
was
who
like,
he was
fuck
talking
Jay-Z.
about,
You
right?
shut it down. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. And also, what is that? Take money. First off, fuck your bitch in the clique. You claim West Side.
Yep.
It was like, you claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I was young. It was
Yeah.
like, damn, why you talking about faith like that?
Sure did.
Why she
Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia, some mark ass bitches. I said, damn, I was young. I ain't even.
They bent that.
We've been here. This
Yeah.
is what, honestly, rap beef is like a real thing. Like, I wish the girlies would start tussling on Instagram and start rapping for real.
No, they
Like,
are tussling because Suki Hana put out a diss track to JT. And
Well, I gotta listen to it. I like Suki with the good coochie.
Oh, I don't know her.
She like Baby Bop, but I like her.
she do look like
She like
Baby Bop.
I fuck with Baby Bop. She was my favorite Barney character.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Barney was after me, but I got a little sister.
Yeah, my little sister was on Barney. We used to have to hide the tapes. You gotta hide them in the couch because God please, you gotta rewind it and run it back. And we didn't have no rewinder, so you had to put it in the VCR to rewind. And if you didn't have no rewinder, that VCR took forever.
Remember
run it
that?
back.
We never had a rewinder. Wait, y'all had a rewinder?
We
Y'all
did.
had
It had broke. So we used to go rent from Hollywood Video.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood.
And remember,
We
Be
watched the
Kind and
Titanic.
Rewind?
It had to rewind it back.
Oh, that's a long time.
2 tapes.
Dang.
2 tapes.
That's a long
I
time.
watched it though.
That is a long time. Okay, did y'all see the pictures from the Met Gala?
I did.
Did you see him?
I did.
It's,
I did.
So the theme was something like the Secret Garden. The Garden of Time, Sleeping Beauty's Reawakening. So I guess it was like Anna Wintour, she said that she apologized. So she apologized because she felt like the theme was a little confusing because some people did like
floral
because like the garden, but then other people had done like
sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I meant to take a screenshot and send it. Somebody showed up in like some random ass dress and some cowboy and some knee boots. And it was somebody I like. I got to fight because she was my worst dress. And I was like, baby, this not on neither topic.
You know what I'm saying? Some people just show up. Cardi B Cardi B's team, they
do a good job. But I did like Nicki's outfit too.
You know, I wasn't a big fan.
It was a cute little.
Did better. I feel like she could have. Yeah. Zendaya, Jennifer Lopez, and Bad Bunny, they were like co-chairs.
Okay.
Of the night. Zendaya had a couple dresses, and she looked really good. Cardi B's dress was beautiful.
Yeah. I will say I like the green one better. They showed it could have been a green option. And I like that better. I think the black
one that she
drowned her out.
Okay.
It was very gothic.
Yeah.
But I did like the green better. But yes, she was stunning.
It didn't give. She
was
put on
stunning.
Instagram.
Okay.
It didn't give garden. Like if you were going for garden, it didn't give garden. I'm trying to find who was the worst because baby, I seen Zoe Saldana. She had on this dress with some these new.
She looks a mess.
Yeah,
she looks a mess.
That
Jessica Biel
look a mess.
I know Jessica Biel looks.
She looks cute. I liked her.
She looked really good because she had on pink. Y'all know how I feel.
Solange just made his debut.
He did. I didn't see it.
He was there. He took a picture both next to Little Nas X. Looked nice too.
Yeah, he did look really good.
That cream looking godly.
He looked really good.
Godly.
Who else looked really good?
And nobody told Ed Sheeran this wasn't about mitzvah. He ain't cut his hair, nothing.
He didn't do nothing.
Nothing.
So Kim Kardashian, she looked really cute to me. Her outfit looked really good, but they squeezed her so tight into that thing.
You can tell.
In her face, she looked like she was gonna pass out.
Like she couldn't breathe.
She really couldn't.
Get her shit together because baby, this ain't it. I need to be able to drink my drink and eat my food.
I know.
Unzip me. Give me an outfit change, something.
Jennifer Lopez, she looked really cute. She had it said that she had like 250,000 beads on her dress, and it took like a zillion months for them to do it. So they probably started this dress before the last
Met Gala.
Yeah.
But when do they release the themes? Or she just didn't give a fuck about the theme.
I'm not sure when they released the themes.
Well, maybe we should put out something for Anna Wintour if you're watching.
Because she's watching. I know
you should invite us next time, and we could do a pot. We can be on the side.
Listen,
floor, right?
I'm ready.
How about that?
I am ready. I was
not
born for this shit.
Ask not, want not. Amen. I ain't gonna be like Pete. I'm not gonna deny this. Put me out there so I can be like, can you breathe?
Can you breathe? Listen.
J-Lo, over here. Yes, can you breathe?
Not J-Lo, Kim Kardashian.
Okay, yeah. Zoe.
Why you wearing this? Why did you do this? You know who looked crazy, but I love?
Who?
Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead.
She didn't come up on the. You mean like at the Met Gala? Or
yeah.
like?
So she said that the flower that she wore was cotton, even though cotton is not really like a flower.
Not really.
You know, I mean, you could pick it like a flower.
She said cotton.
She did.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. So she wore
for
like
her ancestors.
Maybe
she wore
didn't add that,
a full length like white like t-shirt kind of dress
that was wet.
It was wet, so they asked. It wasn't dripping wet, but it was hair jet. I love Doja Cat. I love her because she's so creative and she don't care. She do what she want to do.
So what was with the black makeup streaming down her face? What was that all about?
You know, that
was wet. It was the cotton in the rain.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
That was Pat McGrath look.
I missed that one.
So she used. I love Doja Cat. She used the Pat McGrath like makeup, and I saw like the you know, the colors that she used. I love Doja Cat because she just
cotton.
Just let her be free.
God.
Doja Cat said, "Stop bringing y'all kids to her show."
Rihanna Ben said that she's not a role model. First of all, why do y'all want these artists to be role models? Do y'all listen to the music? Parents, really chime in. Do y'all listen to the music?
Yeah.
Y'all too far removed. Join with them because I sing it with the kids, and I be like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, I'm not taking my kids
No,
nowhere near."
no way.
But
No.
we gonna sing it in a car.
That's
I know
it.
they be cussing behind my back. It's cool, but I'm not taking you. I'm not gonna perpetuate. These people ain't role models.
Doja Cat said, "No, don't bring your kids.
Raise
Don't
your
bring
own
your
kids."
babies." No, she said, "Don't bring y'all mistakes to her show." Period. Period. So that was that. All right. So I guess that's all of our hot topics.
All right. So how far would you go to get away from your main and get with your side?
So this billionaire, right? He faked his own death to get away from his family to live with his Russian lover in Moscow.
It's giving 90 Day Fiance.
So his name is Carl Irvian Hobe, a German U.S. dual citizen, 58. He disappeared. He was last seen on the morning of April 7th in 2018. They was in the Alps, like skiing and shit. The last time they saw him, he was going up the slopes. He never came down the slope, so they declared him dead.
Oh.
So they looked for him for a while.
So how did he get to Russia on a freight boat?
I don't know.
Because like
Maybe he drove
flight
in the car.
manifest, but he was in the Alps. Where's the Alps?
Switzerland.
Oh, bitch, I was thinking it was like
I don't know how far Switzerland is
from
from.
Vermont.
It's a little ways away. It's a little ways away.
They got us a spelling bee and not a geography.
geography.
I'm like, I ain't gonna ski in Vermont and not get to. Yo, the whole time I'm thinking a man was skiing in America and ended up in Russia.
So
Okay,
the
that makes
Swiss
sense.
Alps.
Okay,
So
okay.
he was in Switzerland in the
You know,
Alps.
I read what I wanted to
and-
read.
I mean, I don't know how far that is.
But it's in Europe. It's on the same continent. So
Okay.
it'd be driving.
But isn't Russia its own continent? Oh my God. I know I sound stupid. I don't know. Come on, pull it up, Dash. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Google it. I'm gonna put a Google Maps. Swiss Alps.
Adjacent. Like, what's the adjacent to
I
Russia?
feel like if
Moscow.
I put Swiss Alps in my map and I do directions to Russia,
I'm not really sure.
Wi-Fi.
I need the Wi-Fi. No. So he disappeared, and so they found him alive and well. Okay, so the latest probe comes after a team of journalists with the broadcaster RTL, who had been investigating his disappearance, filed a criminal complaint in May 2023 saying that the billionaire could have faked his own death. The team said that these events could be connected to a younger Russian woman with links to Russian
Yeah, he could have
intelligence.
drove. It's on the same. It's on the same continent.
So they drove.
Russia over there and like the Swiss Alps down there by like Italy.
So he could have
In
drove.
Italy.
Yeah.
Got to form.
So it says there are strong indications that he could have caused the disappearance intentionally, and at least parts of his family were aware of it and, against their better judgment, kept the secret from the Cologne
11 hours.
district court and the public. So he signed, the business was signed over to his brother. So the business was still running and everything. And so
He probably made her a beneficiary, so they
Probably.
good. They
or
living.
maybe like I don't know if he took care of the wife or what. They had strong doubts about his death back in 2021.
Who, the wife? Because the wife probably knew what was up, and she probably was sick of his shit too. Let me tell
No,
you
the
something.
district court, they had strong doubts that he
Did
was
the wife
dead.
had doubts? Because she probably did not give a fuck. It probably was better off like this.
I don't know. It don't say. But that man faked his death to get away from his family to live with his side bitch.
That was Sukihana with the good. coop.
Yeah, she had the good coochie. Yeah, she made that man fake his death. Damn,
Wow.
how bad is it? You couldn't just get a
I
divorce?
mean, just go.
How much
just
is half?
go.
I mean, he's a billionaire.
Look at the Bezos guy,
I know.
and she just keep giving away
She
his
giving
money.
it
What?
away.
Baby, find us.
Find us.
She is giving
Find
it
us
away.
here.
Donate to the track club. I'm about to email her.
You
Hey,
should. I know
I don't
somebody
like how that
she
man
gave
did
money
you.
to. I
I'm
know
like-
somebody, an organization.
I'm
do?
I
I'm
do.
gonna email. I'm like, listen, I
I
don't like
do.
how that man did you, but my kids running track.
Listen,
That's
and you
right.
know, they want to have really nice things.
We got
Donate.
a podcast. You want us to talk about him?
We can talk
We
about
still
him.
gonna buy off of Amazon because you get a piece of that too.
Period. But we can talk bad about Jeff Bezos. We can talk
I'm
real
never gonna
bad.
talk bad about the man that sponsor all this. Help us, help you.
You tell us what you want us to do. Yeah, we gonna do it. I mean, within reason.
Ask not, get not.
Within reason.
I mean, depending on how much you talk about. I've done weird shit for free.
This is true.
I've done weird shit for free. What's the price
Listen,
tag?
I've done a lot of weird shit for free.
You need me to smoke with
I
drugs.
don't know what y'all talking about.
Kevin said I cannot relate.
Okay, period. I know
what
that's
y'all
right.
talking about.
I know that's right. I know that's right. All right.
Let's get into it because I'm excited.
It's time to get personal.
Yes.
We getting personal. So Mother's Day is days away, and we are 3 moms in different stages of motherhood. And so we got some shit to talk about. It's time to get
Yes.
personal.
Yes.
I ain't gonna sing, but let's get personal.
I was waiting for you to
Let's
say it.
get personal.
Whoop, whoop. Okay.
Because we got company.
Because we got
All
company.
right.
So months ago, we talked about Mother's Day, and we knew that we wanted to have our guests for Mother's Day. And it's like, who can we sit with? Who can we sit with? And it's like Big Prima. Because this is a mother.
Mother.
This is a mother. Like, I was home with my kids, Mamiana. This is a mother, okay? And so we just got like a couple questions and like just some shit to talk about in this journey of motherhood. So I'm a mom. Y'all know my baby is Kingston, and he is going to be 12 this year. So I've been a mother for almost 12 years, and it's just like, whew, wow. So Tam, how long you been a mama?
Ooh, girl. In July, it'll be 27 years that I've been a mother.
You don't even look a day past
Well,
30.
Okay.
Bless your heart. Thank you, girl. Sometimes I get carded still.
You know,
Excited. Oh, hold on. Let me get
I'll be
it.
like, just one moment.
one
Let me get that for you.
second.
Yeah.
27 years.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
when she was pregnant, y'all.
Girl.
Like, our lives changed when Big Prima became a mom.
Mm.
Dash, how long you been a mom?
In July, it'll be 8 years.
Wow.
No, I'm lying. She about to be 9. It'll be 9 years in July. Yeah.
Oof.
Go
I got
fast.
2 of them things.
Yeah.
2 of them things.
It go fast.
Do it.
It does. It goes fast. It's slow for the first like decade, I would say. And after 10, it accelerates like you wouldn't believe. And you close your eyes and they're 10, and you close your eyes again and they're 15, and you close your eyes again and they're graduating. It happens so quickly.
I'm not ready.
Yeah.
And it really does happen fast. I remember when I first had Kingston, and Tam will always tell me, like, it goes fast. So enjoy these little small moments because it goes by so fast.
I find myself telling people that now.
Yeah.
And the
Hey,
fact that
enjoy your baby.
Yeah.
the fact that it's
You
a
need help?
disaster.
You-
Would you
okay,
drop?
okay,
Oh,
okay,
that's
okay,
important.
I
all right.
need that. My lips gonna be dry.
The fact that Kingston's gonna be 12 in December is just like, I still feel like I just had him.
Yeah.
I feel, I feel like I was just pregnant.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
find myself being like the C-section advocate. Hold on, before you go into the hospital, this is what you need.
Right.
Don't let them go in there and bamboozle you.
Mm-mm.
Advocate for yourself.
Yeah, it's so true. It is so true. Okay, so my first question is, what is the hardest part of being a mom in this season of life? You got a grown man.
Grown. Well, there's a few things.
Mhm.
It's a great question. It's a few things that are the hardest. One is that I have to trust that the things that I've taught him
Mhm.
all of these years, that at some point it will resonate and he'll make good decisions. I am more of a guidance role now than, controlling things.
Okay.
And that's the biggest piece of it, is really just kind of sitting back, and I stay prayed up,
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
right? He is a
devil's
Black
busy.
man in America. So there's it's a lot more worry now, I would say,
Mhm.
than even when he was smaller,
Yeah.
because it's just there's so many things outside of my control, and I just have to trust that I did the right thing and that he will, all those lessons that I taught him will come up and at the right time, at the right place.
And he'll tap into his
and
memory
he'll tap
bank.
into it.
And he can hear your voice. Like,
That's it.
Mommy said.
That's it.
Yeah, I could see that. I feel like now for me, the hardest part is trying to instill those things into my son, you know, because he's at the age where, Mom, you don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where he is right now. It's like, you don't know nothing. Like, you're just mommy. Like, you don't know. You're old lady.
It'll be like that forever. It's still like that where almost 27 still think like, I don't really know anything. Like, I know this much, but you have to remember that the same way it was with you. And I'm sure the same way it was with your mom. You have to remember you acted like you knew everything too, right?
And
but
still do.
Exactly. But then there's points where you be like, oh, my mother told me that. Dang. And now here it goes. And so that's the thing. You just have to remember that don't stop saying it because it'll come back. That everything that you instilled in them will come back when it's time.
For sure.
Right. So it's instilling those things in
That's
him.
right. Don't stop.
For me, the hardest thing about parenthood is taking all of the amazing values from my parents. Like, you know, I grew up in a strict Caribbean household. I need to how do I translate that into today's gentle parenting? You know, like that's hard because it's like I don't want. Listen, y'all got a job. Y'all job is to go to school and get straight A's. I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know what else there is, and it's hard because it's like you don't want to put pressure on them. I think that's pressure bust pipes. These kids ain't built like how we was built. So it's just trying to find that sweet spot between being proud of them doing their best, even though it's not what I would have wanted them to do.
Yep.
So it's hard.
Ooh, that is really hard.
It is.
Did becoming a mom. So this is now us being daughters, right?
Okay.
So did becoming a mom transform your relationship with your mom?
Yes. I think that it happened in stages for me and my mom. My mom, just piggybacking on what Adasha just said, my mom was tough on me. There was no room for negotiation. I needed to do it her way. And that was that. And what I wanted to do when I had a son was I wanted to be the complete opposite.
Right.
Because I wanted to be a gentle parent.
Right.
And I wanted to, I wanted to do all of these things completely different than what she did because I wanted to give him a different experience. Not that it was a bad experience for me, but she was tough on me.
You know, it's a better way.
But
a different way.
But in hindsight, as an adult woman, I'm thankful that she was the way she was with me.
Sure.
Right. And there's certain traditions that I was able to bring forward, like, the faith in God that she instilled in me, that stayed with me, right?
Yeah.
Even if I've swayed away, it stayed with me. Education, doing the right thing, being a good person, like those things kind of stuck with me. But I'm telling you, I tried to do everything opposite of what she taught me. And
you end up right back there.
It's so true. The way you circle back.
I'm telling you, because it's like some of those, and I listened to you say it, with the strict background that you had and how to balance that. I know there's a lot of distractions in life right now for these children and them growing up and things that we didn't have to, you didn't have to deal with, and neither did I.
Right.
But there's fundamental things, foundational things that you can't deviate from.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
showing them hard work, like being a good person, like honest and, true, and like all responsibility, accountability,
all
integrity,
of those.
all of those things you can't ever deviate from because if you don't teach them, the world will teach them. And the world is not as forgiving as we are with our
children. And those
children.
are the hard lessons. For me, I had to learn the hard lessons. So, my childhood it was different. It was very different. It was like it was different. My parents, they was doing their thing, so it's like I had to learn really hard lessons. And I feel like though my mom wasn't able to do as much, or not, I won't say as much, though she wasn't able to instill all of those things, right? But what she was, the hard work, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? No matter what direction her life took her in, she always worked hard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, always worked hard. So it's like having that, I know it ain't no room for slacking.
That's right.
You slack, you fall, that's it. And you got to start from scratch. And starting from scratch is hard as hell. And so you don't ever want to have to start from scratch. You know, so that's definitely something that I've learned. And I think that you know, my mom and I, we parent differently because, of course, she parented with an iron fist, you know, and it's like, I don't necessarily I want my child to have a voice. I didn't have a voice, you know, and it's like, you do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. And so for me, it's like, I try to live my life in a way where it's like, you can do as I do because I do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
By example.
So
Absolutely.
I try to guide him through example.
Yeah. You know, with my mom, I think motherhood, I went through stages, like you said. When I became a mom, I was angry with my mom. I had this vision of what a grandmother should look like. And I just didn't feel like we were there. But I had this fairy tale vision, you know? And then as I grew through motherhood and I went through my own experiences in my own relationships, I began to see my mother differently. And I think the one thing that I learned about my mom through motherhood is that she was a woman.
Right.
She is a woman.
Right.
Before she was my mom, she was a woman.
Right.
And her choices were based on how she was guided through life.
Right.
And you can kind of give somebody a little bit more grace when you start to look at the bigger picture. It's not about me.
Right.
Like, I am a page in her book.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the same
for
way she's
sure.
a page in mine. And that kind of gave me a little bit more grace.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she raised me to be strong. She raised me to keep going. Like, you know, I feel like she was dope as hell.
Right.
She lacked the balance, which I feel like that's the only caveat. Like, that's the only thing I think I kind of like went away from when it came to being a mom. I need balance.
Yeah.
Like, it can't just be these kids and God. Like, who are you?
Yes.
If you take God away, you take these kids away, who are
do
you?
have? That's a big thing because I feel like as a new mom or as a mom, just period, like you put all of yourself into your child, and it's like that kid is gonna grow up and go on about his life. So who are you? You know, so it's like you can't lose yourself in being a mom. You can't lose yourself in being a partner and being. Who are you? Yeah. Who are you? What do you stand for? What makes your heart beat besides these kids, besides your man, besides your job? What makes you go? You know, so it's like you cannot lose focus of yourself and what makes you tick.
And I think it's more like an example to your kids, especially to your daughters. If you can show your daughter how to navigate through life and balance it all, she's never going to feel like she has to choose.
Right.
So I got to choose to just be a wife and not chase my career. So I have to choose to be a mom and not chase my career. Nah, fuck it. You got a village. We're going to do it all.
Absolutely. And then to your point, even being a mom, right, to a son, because, you know, Tam and I, we both have sons, right? So my son will know that mommy chases her dreams. Mommy goes to work every day. Mommy goes out and parties. I sometimes, you know, when I get dressed for work, I wear this, but when I go out, this is what I wear. So it's like mommy can be all of these things that she wants to be. She's not just my mom. She's a dope ass woman. She is all of these things. And I feel like it's so important to be all of that so that you can show your daughter that mommy is lit. But I take care of you and I go to work and we live a good life and we travel and we do all of these great things. And you can show your son, like, my mother is dope. My mom ain't no slouch. You know, she works hard, but she is still soft, you know? Because that's...
And then what'll help, I'm sorry to cut you up, but I think it's a dope thing about the sons. He will then appreciate a woman in his life that's doing those things, and he won't try to stifle her.
Absolutely.
Why you not cooking? I cook, babe. I see you out there working on this project. I picked up some dinner for us. Keep at it. Oh, babe, I got the kids this weekend. You do that. You got to show your kids these things because there's this one-sided narrative of this submissive role that does not exist anymore. We all got to work. You know, it's all hands on deck.
And I agree with what you said because one of the beauties of I had my son young, and so we grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
And so there are some great things, that we experience together, and some tough things that we experience together. But one of the things that is like one of those check marks, like, okay, he was watching, is, when he's dating someone, he'll say, oh, mom, she has this quality like you. She does this like you do. And he'll compare. And like in my heart, I'd be like, all right, he was watching me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He recognized that, I never was on government assistance, or we never went without, or, he recognizes all those things that I don't even think he was paying attention to. So it is all about, example and how you carry yourself and how you represent yourself to your children.
I love that. Did you ever know that you're my shiro?
They be watching.
They really do. They really do. I feel like Tam has such a dope relationship with her son, right? So when I moved overall, and of course, it gets rocky, it gets shaky, because that's just life, right?
Listen.
When I moved here from California to New Jersey, right, I stayed with Tam for a year, right? So Tam has always been, since I was a little girl, somebody that I looked up to, because let me tell y'all something. In the 90s, she's still that girl. But in the 90s, let me tell y'all, Tam had bamboo earrings. She had an asymmetrical bob. I'm talking bikini tops and shorts. She outside. I'm telling the around the way girl that LL Cool J was talking about. That was Tam, and but she handled business. So in her graduation picture, right?
From Union Catholic.
My girl had an asymmetrical bob and door knockers. Okay, graduating from Union Catholic.
I did.
And I said, this is it. This is the blueprint. This is the blueprint. So it's like, I love that who I had to look up to was like top tier. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when I moved here, it was like I couldn't really figure it out. I didn't really know what I was going to do, right? But I knew I was going to work hard, because that's something that our family, the women, it's nothing but women in our family. Absolutely. We got uncles and stuff, but our core is nothing but women, right? And so the women that I had ahead of me, above me, was solid, hardworking, but fly as hell. Y'all know it's just all put together all the time. I'm talking about put together. And I just love that being a boy mom, I have such a good example of how to be a boy mom, like how to lay the law down, right? And do it in such a way of like, make it cool.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I love that. And it's like, it's so cool. It's cool. I fuck with it.
It's so important that you parent the way, it's great to have examples, but it's so important to parent, to know your child.
Yeah.
And parent to what works for you
Absolutely.
and your child, because it just, there's nothing like that relationship. You don't need to be their friend.
Right.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
You do not need
for
to be their friend, but you want to have a relationship with them, right? Where they feel like they can talk to you. And it's important. I'm so thankful that you said that, because there's no rule book with the parenting.
Man,
you just do the best you can, and you try to figure it out. You try to lean on your village. You try to do all these things, but there's no rule book.
It really is.
And the rule that might have worked for this child may not work for that one, right? It's just, that's why it's important to parent to you and your child.
And the rule that worked last year may not work this year. Because trust me, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And it's hard, raising these kids today. There's so many outside influences. So it's like, you have to try to quiet the noise so that they can hear you. And that's hard.
That's right.
That is so hard.
So what's some advice you would give to a new mom?
I would say, as much as you take care of your baby, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind, your body, your spirit.
Oh, for sure.
Because as you go, so does your child.
Right.
Because they pick up on the vibe. Trust me, we carried them for 9 months.
Oh,
They
for sure.
know.
Yeah.
They know, even if you try to hide it, they know. They are an extension of us. So take care of yourself the way you take care of your child. That's what I would say.
Mine was just the same. Take care of yourself. Don't lose yourself. Don't lose sight of who you are in being a mom. That's it. That was mine. What's yours?
Did we run out of time?
You know, literally block out the noise.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna tell you what the fuck to do with your kids.
That's right.
Do what works for you. You
got
got your kids.
That's right.
Protect your babies. I think the most important thing you want to teach your kid is that mommy got your back.
For sure.
And sometimes while your family has your best interest in heart and your kids' best interest in heart, they don't know your kid.
They don't know.
They also speaking through their own trauma.
Oh, whew.
So you have to protect your child. Like
That's a whole nother thing.
You know, one thing I learned
topic.
when the kids were little, everybody tells you what to do. You gotta do this. You can't do this. You can't do that. Man, I said, fuck all that.
Nah, you
literally
have to.
like whenever I see a new mom or I see a woman that's pregnant, I tell them these old people gonna come around and tell you how to raise your baby.
Sure.
And if they not coming to play night nurse, fuck them. Like sincerely. Unless somebody's gonna come with you, sit with you, be with you, help you. It's just noise. Block it out. Everybody want to tell you what to do. Leave it alone. Fuck
It's
it.
true. It's so true. You gotta block out the noise. You have to. You have to block out the noise, and you have to like really build with your kid.
Yeah.
Like you have to, because your baby has to know that at the end of the day, it's me and mommy, or
That's
me and
right.
daddy, but
That's
it's
right.
me and mommy. You know, like,
Yeah.
and we locked in. If we locked in, ain't no switching up.
That's right.
It's
That's
so true.
That's it. Well, we'd like to wish all of the moms a very happy Mother's Day.
A very happy Mother's Day. It's not easy. What y'all doing for Mother's Day, real quick?
I might gotta go to work.
Oh no.
It's okay.
That's okay. Okay. Well, you can always listen, Mother's Day is every day because
Every
we
single
work
day.
hard.
I will for
Air
sure
day.
take a calm down another day. Like
I know that's
I might have to go to work.
That's right.
What you doing?
I don't know yet.
I
I
know.
wait. I wait for my husband to
I
do
heard
it.
that she wait for her
I
husband.
know. She
Okay.
with her husband. Your anniversary is coming
It
up.
is.
What year
It
is this?
Year 8.
Year 8.
Year 8.
Married, right?
Year 19 together.
Let me tell y'all something. The Rosier wedding, still to this day, is, and I've been to a lot of weddings, is still by far the very best wedding I've ever been to. The pictures are beautiful. And, you know, I love to look at the pictures because we all looked beautiful.
It was.
I'm telling y'all, this wedding was so
gorgeous.
lit. It was beautiful. It rained a little bit. It didn't stop the show. It was beautiful. And we had a phenomenal time. I'm telling you, I've been to so many weddings. So many weddings. And I'm not saying it just because this is my cousin. I'm telling y'all, it was so lit. Everybody danced so hard. Everybody was sweating.
You remember how it made you feel?
Oh my God.
And it felt like love.
Man, it was love. It felt like the club.
Love in the club.
Love in the club is what it felt like.
Love. What you doing for Mother's Day?
I'm not sure. I want to run away. I'm gonna come back though. But
Okay.
you know, I just want to be free. I want to be free. I don't want to be boggled down by none.
Yeah.
I just want to be free. I want to look cute because that's my shit. I want to look cute and be free. I just want to be happy. I don't want to be stressed out.
That's it.
Who's going to bring the potato salad? I don't want to deal with none of that shit.
I know that's right.
I don't want to deal with none of it. I just want to be free. I want to just kick it and have a good time with the people I love.
Well, I hope you
That's
enjoy
it.
Love it.
That is it. All right. Well, that wraps up this episode of the Personal Space Podcast.
This was the best. Thank you. Thank you both.
Okay.
Thank
Tell the
you
people
both.
where they can find you.
I can be found on Instagram at _amazing_. And amazing is spelled AMAZEING.
Where can they find you?
At _Tammy Murray. But I'm private, so I'll let you know if I want you to follow me.
Period. Period. And I can be found at Renessa Rose, and that's RANESSAROZAYYY. And together we are at the Personal Space Podcast. Holler at us. Peace.